What's good, DRS Squad? It's your boy Coach Ty in the house, my literal house, and I'm here to deliver Friday's workout. We've got a 24-minute workout on the menu today, and we'll be completing this workout in an E2 mom style. So every 2 minutes on the minute, for 24 minutes, we will complete 8 toes to bar and 12 deadlifts at 115 for the men or 75 for the ladies. We have a little twist at minute 12 where we're cranking up the weight of the deadlifts to 135 for the men and 95 for the ladies, but we're reducing the reps to 10. We are keeping the toes to bar reps at 8. So think about it this way. From minute 0 to 12, we've got 8 toes to bar and 12 deadlifts at a lighter weight. From minute 12 to minute 24, we will be completing 8 toes to bar with 10 deadlifts at a heavier weight. The goal should be to complete as many rounds as possible. So we've got 2-minute rounds, we're working for 24 minutes. That means we have 12 rounds that we're looking to complete. Let's pick a movement or a modification of that movement. Let's pick a weight, and let's pick an intensity or pace that will allow us to complete all 12 rounds. I'll break down the movements in the following videos. We've got a lot of deadlifts on the menu today. Most of them will be performed in the touch and go fashion. So it is going to be important that we focus on moving well before we even think about moving fast or heavy. So how do we move well? Well, it starts with the starting position. That's probably the biggest indicator that you're going to execute a successful lift. Our feet in the deadlifts are hip width apart, a little more narrow than the squat. Our hands are about shoulder width apart, just like we would do in a clean. We start with the weight down at the mid shin. And I like to think of keeping my shoulders above my hips and my hips above my knees while having the barbell right over the top of my foot, or if you had shoes, the top shoelace. You can notice I'm in a little bit of a rounded back position here. What I do is I keep pinning my shoulders down and back to start the lift. Make sure I'm shifted back into the hip and have all these muscles on a good stretch so they are ready to contract and extend my hips up and through to bring that barbell up. When I reverse the movement to complete a touch and go rep, I just hit rewind. So the first thing should be hips go back, barbell descends naturally, and then a little soft bend of the knees at the finish where I tap, and then just do it all again. Make sure at the top that the hips are all the way through by squeezing your butt, and make sure you're in optimal vertical posture by rolling your shoulders down and back. As you fatigue, we see a lot of people dip into what we would call a bang and go habit, where they simply just kind of move with a bunch of speed on the way down and let the momentum carry them. And you see this position here, not ideal, not very sustainable either. So we should focus on maintaining those proper mechanics, performing tap and go reps, and picking a weight that will allow us to do that. For those toes to bar, let's make sure we're controlling the downward phase of the movement. So that's where we're getting into that arched or Superman extended position. So let's control that part of the movement, and then let's follow it with a very aggressive contraction and kick up of those toes to the bar. Now, one thing I like to think of when I'm driving my toes to the bar is not necessarily trying to get my toes to the bar, but rather trying to get my hips to the bar. The other thing I think of is kind of like I'm pulling the bar towards me. Now, obviously, you're not legitimately pulling the bar towards you, but what that's going to do is that's going to allow you to leverage your body up and hopefully get those toes all the way to the bar. Like I said, it's going to be really important that you control that downward phase of the movement as you're getting into that extended position so that you can transfer that into a more effective recoil and thus successful repetition. That's that with the toes to bar. That's that with the workout. I'm Coach Ty. I'm signing off. Peace out.